At least to get up to the part I'm up to now, which I'm stuck with the fucking clock. Although I know I need a pair of scissors to cut the blue paper, and then I assume put it there, because that kind of looks like the wind wheel, whatever the fuck. I'm telling you, my mother is blind as a bitch, right? Because I'm trying to show her some designs, right? And she's, you know, talking like, oh, you know, you should create your own designs, right? Make your own comics, right? Yada, yada, yada. And she's flipping the pages. I'm like, I wouldn't go too far back if I were you. And she's like, someone's yada, 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 like, oh, what? You know, what, is there something not appropriate? I'm like, yeah. She's like, there's porn on this? I'm like, I wouldn't go back, or are you? And then she proceeds to go through every page, right? And I'm waiting, and I'm like, I told you, I can't see it. What do you mean you can't see it? There's nothing here. And I'm scrolling through, and I see where there is, and she's just blind as fuck. Like, I just don't see it. So I guess that's lucky on me. Right, first I gotta check audio checking fine. Audio checking fine. Audio checking. Okay, audio's fine. For now, right? It's just a costume. It's just a costume. Man nervously assures himself as a giant hot dog starts walking towards him. Can I talk about some of the designs I've recently made? Yes, I made a tutorial design for Lustfell. Quite a few because shit. But before that, okay, that's too far back. Let's go back because I want to talk about some of the. I think I made 3 Hellboy designs. Yeah, I made 3 designs because the first 2 designs, right? I made 4 designs. Huh. The first 3, like, see, I want the character, the one I'm making is the second form, right? The one that's like more shorter, more cuter, thicker, shit like that, right? And I wanted the character to be thick around the thighs, but then I want it to be naturally thick, not overly sexualized thick, if that makes sense, right? So a lot of the 1 to 3 is like just a bit too much. Like, I love the designs, right? Like with the second design, so like the idea is that it could be completely shirtless, so like just the coat, or as I said, like a long baggy t-shirt that hangs past the crotch so it covers it. The design I'm working on, right, you get what I mean, right, is I wanted to be like where the bottom of the thigh and then where the like kind of the demon leg or whatever starts, I want it to be like shaded, but now it just kind of looks like Jesus Christ.
Oh my giggity. I'm here to save you.
Well, Yeah, as I was saying, like, it kind of looks like knee pads, but I still like the design.
How do you survive in this coldness?
Also, gave her some other accessories. I gave her special goggles that kind of go over her horns, but when she puts them on, it's like a fabric that... So, like, it disappears when it's, you know, the goggle, like, the horns are in the goggles, right? But when she takes them, or puts them on, it kind of reforms. Really, really happy with the design.
Let's let you eliminate this time.
Oh, okay. And...
I wasn't thinking when I bought me, the ice hockey, and I thought, I didn't realize until I left I showed what you want.
no worries. And I'm kind of going with the hair design where it's similar to Hellboy, where it's kind of like it stops around the ears and then goes down. Same with like the long hair, so it's not a full patch of hair, because, you know, bald bitches need love too. I made about 3 tutorial designs, and I don't know why. When I make a design that doesn't feel like right, I give it its own personality and story. That's not canon, right? That can be thrown away by itself. And the 2 designs I'm trying to work with, I can't pick which one I like, right? Where the whole thing where I said she's more... The first design is based on what I was saying, like more animalistic, right? So the first design kind of like, it rips at, like the dress bit rips at the waist, and it's just... The design is based off of, like, very hairy mountain goats. So I imagine she's partially blind because of the hair over her eyes. And so, like, there's, like, kind of like a... This is, again, so this is Lustfell. It's gonna have topics that are TMI, so please skip ahead to gameplay that's when I finish talking. But, like, there's, like, a clear patch of, like, hair on her, like, crotch, like, bush hair, but, like, her whole body's covered in hair, but there's, like, more around that area to cover up any erotic scenarios. I made a interesting design, right? Where the designs I'm working with are flat-chested but wide waist, right? Shame, because the wild Toro like design. Oh, thank you. The Toro design with like the eye is so unique. Where I imagine that canonically the Toriel design is blind, no matter what, like, the canon designs I'm working with are blind. Mostly because, this is gonna sound very rough, so again, skip ahead, but I imagine that she is flat-chested, right? So she couldn't nurture her children, right? Because there was like, this is my ignorant brain, right? So I know flat chicks could probably breastfeed, but like in my head is like this, because she's flat she can't. And basically Asgore had technically a second wife. Like, he had love for Toriel, but felt betrayed that she couldn't even quote-unquote raise her own kid. So as punishment, he gouged out her eyes so she will never bear witness to the growth of their child becoming a great leader or whatever the fuck. So she's wandering around blind in the ruins, and She has hearing, like, mostly sense of smell because she has long, floppy, like, bunny ears, but like their goat ears. So it's mostly, again, that whole animalistic thing, but because she's blind. But she still has most of her, you know, most of her sanity, right? But I still want to kind of, I want to give that little insanity or, like, insanity animalistic side, right? Where I imagine if she can't find someone or find something, it's kind of like, imagine a clicker, like, moving and twitching around. She kind of does that trying to sniff, like, any scent, right? She, like, becomes animalistic when she can't find what she... So, like, the longer she can't find it, the more animalistic she becomes. So, like, little spoons and stuff, it'll make her a little bit crazy, but she'll find it. But you trying to hide from her now, that's a dangerous game, right? And rather than being weird to you, the character, like how the original... Like, more like... I've already explained it, it's hard to explain. But, like... weird to you in that way, like a dumb animal way type of way. She's more, I imagine she's kind of really on par with, her personality is more the same of like the classic Toria rather than Underfell, right? And it's like the whole thing of, like, I know it's supposed to be like Underfell but horny, right? But like I imagine that I was originally gonna give her like animalistic, I don't know, like traits, like kind of also like the original one where the character is more animalistic. If you want to go with that fan-in design, is constantly smelling like a wet animal, right? Not a pleasant smell, right? I imagine that there's probably some little reason why, but I can't remember, but she constantly rips out, or at least breaks off her horns, right? And they keep regrowing back, so like, you know how there's like torches lined up on the wall to like, it's kind of like that, but it's really fucked up, of her stringing and hanging up her broken horns, because I was trying to make her more like horny, Underfell, lusty type thing, but I think it's better to see her as, rather than just some horny bait, see her as like her own character. So I was giving her more of the Undertale traits, but I kind of want to like slide in a few Underfell type vibes of like she's unstable, right? And I imagine that she has all types of uses, right? She has tiny like carved out like blades of like daggers out of her own horns. Sometimes she hollows out some horns and uses them as cups you can use to drink out of. I wouldn't recommend it, but they're there. I like to think that because she wasn't there to really raise her own child, she's more, I wouldn't say short-tempered or temperamental, but she kind of treats you like a object rather than an actual person. So like, you know how Toriel guides you through the traps? She kind of does that, but rather than holding your hand, like she's so tall that basically, think of, raise your hand and imagine being dangled like a toy, right? Kind of like that. So like, you get over the traps, but your arm's hurting, feeling like it's gonna dislocate, because every time she walks, it kind of like it kind of feels like your arm bounces like it's about to dislocate. And I have like 2 designs, right? Designs I'm so proud of, that I love, right? See, with the original design, it kind of like, as I said, it ripped off at the front, but at the back, nothing's connecting it to the back. It's just kind of stuck to the fur. Where the first design I really love is, the sleeve bits, right? The tassel parts are supposed to be like kind of like see-through tassel parts, so like it's black, but you see the outlines and shit of like her arm. And I wanted to make like the dress part red. Oh no, I wanted to make it black to, like, you know, for the whole Undertale vibe, but it just didn't feel right for it to be all black. So I'm like, then my brain clicked. What happens when I make the the dress, right? A very, like, sexy, dark, wine red dress. And maybe add little symbols and details later. Where with the second design, right? It's more of it's more of a custom design. So like the top bit kind of has like a heart, like, boob window with a little upside down monster soul pin next to it, where like you see like the fluff in between her chest or the middle part, with a little belt that has like a heart belt shape, and the pants are supposed to be kind of like the ones Aladdin wears, or like those certain pants where it's like all fluffy, I guess. It's all like, it's not just like, you know, with pants you can tell it's pants, but like with the, you get the design I'm looking for? Where I kind of kept the whole sleek see-through like arm tassel bits, but kind of cut it off at like slightly above the elbow, where you can actually see like her skin from like the shoulder down to like above the elbow. I imagine her hands are black. It's like this, and leave these like mysterious like black handprints, like it's covered in paint, but it's not paint. And it has like a, you know, like, I don't know why, I'm obsessed with the design of like a long back coat part of the outfit. Where I kind of, on her tail, if you want to like add it like on her, at like the side of her ass, you can, but I kind of add the Alphys's soul and heart like little symbol. There's probably a reason for it, but you know. There's, in the back part, this is optional. You don't have to like draw it if you want to, like, you know, make fun of this character, but like it kind of has like an outline of like Asgore's head with like a circle and a cross over it. I imagine, like, I made a little like design of what her waist looks like and stuff. So like the pants make it look natural in the sense of it doesn't look sexualized. It just looks like a character. But imagine once she's like nude, it kind of like the whole fat bounces out like boing. So like it's like wide as fucking thighs and hips. And I imagine like she kind of has this extreme like, you know, like a child leash. She kind of has that on to keep Frisk close. But, you know, I imagine the design, I was thinking about what to do, because it feels a little empty, but I'm like, you know, give her a forehead. As I said, bald girls need love too. Yeah, and it's like, I like both designs, and I really can't pick which one to keep. Also, right? I just thought of something, right? In this, so I imagine, so Asgore ended up like the quote unquote second wife. He was more using her to raise his kid, but like is like this like furry dog girl golden retriever with bigger tits than Toriel. So that girl, you know, so she can nurture, and you get where I'm going with, right? And basically Toriel was cast into the ruins. Where she is now, I'm not sure. I've also experimented with the Frisk's hairstyle, having Flowey be used as the like what's it like the, you know, you put your hair in a ponytail or braid and then you gotta like tie it together, like the hair braid thing, like his vines are used as her hair braid. I'll kind of try and doodle shit doodles and improve, and I'll let you know like what I improved, like not the design but personality wise. As I said, I want to make her more unstable and animalistic, where like going back to the previous, right, you can hear me, right? Going back to the previous design, I imagine she's more covered up because she feels like, I don't know how to describe it, like, what's the word, virtuous, that she, unlike other characters, she wants only her partner to see her in such a state, because it would feel wrong otherwise. But now she's been cast out, she's so conflicted that she feels ruined, dirty, forgotten, rotten, you know? And the fact that these other monsters will just see her with lust rather than love and tender care or whatever, it really fuels her hatred. Well, I wouldn't say hatred, but violence and anger. Where I imagine that she's tries to be kind, and like the monsters know, despite her looks, she is not to be fucked with, and any poor soul, like monster soul, unknowingly trying to hit on her or even like sexually harass her is going to be splattered on the fucking pavement. Like, I imagine that for some reason or somehow Toriel has this type, she has flame magic, but she has this other berserker type magic, so that kind of cancels out a monster's dust and make their body into like a gelatin type thing that splatters everywhere and gets stained, and it'll fade, but it'll never go away, as like reminders of not to mess with her. I imagine she's more of the wholesome one, but because she wasn't there, as I said, to raise her own child, she can be short-tempered and a bit, not violent towards you, but like kind of be very immature if she's not feeling in the right mood, and will lash out at you. So like, I love the previous idea and design, but I feel like the more, I don't know, the whole her kind of having like her head not all there in the sense of kind of acting animalistic to the main character is just, I mean, you can have that idea. I just personally feel it's hard to improve upon that when they're just a dumb animal. Another thing is that the original furry goat design, the Fanon design, her fur is completely like, it's gray. So it's gray and the sleeves are like rigged at the end, like ripped and shit. Where her fingers are black but her like hand part is gray. And I just thought that was a very interesting contrast, but now I'm realizing it kind of reminds me of that other Lustfell design I saw. So it's a cool idea, but like, I'll kind of leave that at that. I also did like a little thing of like her hair around her eyes being pushed back, and she gets a lot, you know, having such a sudden wide view of things, she avoids eye contact and gets very nervous when, you know, people stare, because she's not used to seeing them stare. Like, she can sense, it's kind of like, think of how fucking Wild Mutt is, right? Like, sense the outline of a person but can't actually see them. Eat. Let me eat. Also, just thought about, right? Maybe this version of Toriel rips off her horns because she sees it as some form of honor to be with someone like, you know, and to be just to be thrown to the side and disgrace art. Plus a sore reminder of being thrown away and shit. It feels like it's not the bad memory she's trying to throw away, but the feeling like she's deserved love and shit. Because if she can't even be a proper parent and wife, then she just has this very self-depleting mindset that what she had was her fault for not being good enough for her family. Not that Asgore thrown her out. And I like to think that she does have like a smile and teeth, but she kind of just bashfully hides it under like the scarf, like V-neck collar thing, or whatever it is, you know. BRB. Hard. Ow. Oh. Sorry, the fucking ringing. Tissues. So the two designs is like with the other design with the dress, kind of the eyes are always closed, and with the one with like the baggy pants and like the goopy hands, her eyes are kind of just one color, no pupils. I was thinking, right, with the second design, right, I was thinking of a really cool idea of, like, what if we, you know, with, like, the goopy hands, what if everything it touches kind of corrodes, right? So, like, she wants to be affectionate and motherly, but, you know, I imagine, like, as I said, with each design, it kind of has its own story. And, like, yeah, so the second design, she wants to be motherly and, like, hug her quote-unquote child, right? But, like, it would quickly corrode the back of the sweater. Like, it corrodes, like, in seconds. So, like, anything longer than maybe 4 seconds would, like, corrode into, like, the flesh. Also, an interesting design I made is, like, you know when people draw a front-facing character, they drew, like, a round snout and then the nose? Where this character has more, like, a square box snout and then, like, a, like, big, like, goofy, like, black dog nose type thing, rather than just, like, little heart. Or maybe I just kind of draw the heart for the nose sometimes. Like, this Toriel's a good mother in the sense of, you know, wanting to protect her child, but she's not the brightest. Hmm. I keep mistakenly giving this Frisk eyes when, like, this Frisk has like bangs covering their eyes. You know, let's draw Groovy for fun. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this is looking worser. Okay, a little bit too high and to the right. Shit, my bad. I was adding a bulge line, but then that wouldn't make sense. So my first idea, right? Again, I imagine the personalities like Undertale, Groovy, kind of, right? Sorry, I'm just thinking of a shit joke. So my original idea, right, would be he's like a liquid monster, so either he would be a lubrication monster, or he could be literally a cum monster, lately hopping down to the rip. Sorry. Fun fact, he's just a pile of goop, but he has to constantly use his magic to keep his form, otherwise he just splat. He won't die necessarily, but it's very taxing. So I think he kind of has to keep a straight face, otherwise he'll lose focus. And with the first idea, he works at Alphys's like club as a bartender, where he has very like a pair of like loose like overalls, which I kind of made them look awkward, as well as like jeans with like patches around the knees. I also like to think that he originally had like heart like hot glasses, right? But Alphys kinda just gave him shit for it, and then so he basically just had like Monster Soul glasses, basically upside down hearts. And the second design, right? So I imagine that. So with the first design, he doesn't have any fingers. It's all like goopy and shit. And he uses like his non-existent goop hands, like tendrils that suck up all the moisture and shit. You know? Sucks up all the moisture and shit. To clean the glasses. People are disgusted, but they pay money and they can't really complain, otherwise, you know, they have to deal with Alphys and shit. Where the second one is kind of keeping something similar with the original form with fire, where he still has so he still has his own like bar, but it's not really a bar, it's like a fancy restaurant. And he doesn't mind lust, but like he wants there to be a place for people to be comfortable to just have a date rather than just sex. He could also be like a, what's the word, like a hostess? He is kind of like a teardrop accessory in his, like, where his hair would be, but it's just charcoal, because he can't have flowers otherwise, because he's pure flames, right? His existence is a mystery because he's not a natural monster. And he wants some, as I said, like, he's pure flame, so he doesn't have clothes, but he doesn't have cock and balls either. He can manipulate the flames to form a bulge, but that's just to seem more human, you know? Or monster, you get what I mean? He's not doing it for erotic reason. People get pissy at him because usually people take their date there, but they end up fawning over him, and he has to apologize. So basically, people have to wear, like, a lot of protection in the sense of, like, flame-proof, because, like, the whole floor's on fire, right? Otherwise, he can't move around because he's just pure flames. Same, like, he doesn't have fingers, he just has, like, flames for hands, but he can control the temperature of which the how, you know? He can catch a cold if the flames are too, you know, too high, or too low, sorry. And, like, he becomes just like a dwindling little baby spark in a candle until he can regain his strength. So I'll still give him the heart, you know, the heart, okay, that looks shittier, but whatever. He has a little, like, crisp bow tie. So either you can have, like, a crisp bow tie that's all spiky and shit, or you can have him have a bow tie made out of tinfoil. And Alphys doesn't really see him as a threat because of how stupid he feels. She feels his business is dumb, right? I imagine, right, because he's a fire monster, right, he can't experience the same stuff other people can in the regular sense, where I like to imagine that there's like a large fireplace that feeds his, like, bills and stuff and himself, right, where you can offer some charcoal as currency, but you gotta like put it in a plate, because if you just toss it in there, it's kind of like, it's kind of a more suggestive thing of like charcoal, the only thing that really makes them tingle, let's just say, right? So doing all of a sudden gets him very flustered compared to his composed self, and some of the reoccurring female clients kind of just give little like chunks, not big ones, so it kind of gives him a little jolt, and they love seeing his bashful expressions, because like usually he's a smooth talker, right? Very seductive, like hostess. So seeing his expression change, and you can see him get a little bit annoyed, but like they know like if they do too much, then they would get kicked out, and they don't want that, right? And I like to imagine that he has like a split personality that has a more of the Underfell vibe of like, you know, kidnapping, drugs, monster sex trafficking, like all this like behind the scenes shit, and he's keeping his best composure because he doesn't want that other him to come out, right? But it's like, you know, but like, so I just imagine that it's like the other form is like encourages drugging your date and doing unholy things to them, you know, for the fun and pleasure of your selfish dark desires, for, you know. And this is the one that Alphys is kind of not threatened, not intimidated, but more feels like that version of Groby, it could become popular than her VIP because of how twisted and, you know, like under the floorboards it is, you know. Like, trust me, there are no skeletons inside our closets, nor monsters. Unless you want to hide your special love doll from your wife, sister, significant other, who knows, you kinky incestuous fucks. But I'm not here to judge. I'm just here for the currency. I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for the temptation. So please, come one, come all. Any sick, twisted, dark desire you have, lay it on me. I can hook you up with what you need. You just need one pill and a date. You need manipulation tactics. You need catfishing advice. Come to me. It's definitely more hefty than that other light bastard. But trust me, I'm the guy, gal, non-binary freak you want to come to. I have all your sick, twisted needs, so please, don't be afraid to come through the back door. We all know it's better when you force your way in. Like that, you know, like real twisted shit. And so, like, you know, this, you know, the first Groby with the like more charismatic personality is, despite not having, you know, it's odd, despite having no parents, because just he shouldn't exist. He looks around and grows up seeing all this sick shit that, you know, sometimes a person says no and the guy doesn't take it too well and takes it anyway. And he doesn't like the feeling of standing around, but he was just a small little flame. What is he, you know, he could easily be extinguished by a fucking rain puddle, you know? So he built this place to try and, you know, like, more natural lust, you know? They don't have a word for it because of the way Lustfell is, but he's like, you know, no forcefulness, no aggressive, no abuse, no one raising their hand unless it's for the check. Like, it may seem scary at first, but, you know, you don't have to go through with it. You are lovely, and, you know, trying to, like, butter them up, but for their own self-confidence, not for any twisted reason. You were lovely and you deserve to be loved. I'm not here to butter you up. That's what your date is for. I know some of you guys can get a bit jealous of me, but I promise you I'm not here to steal your date. I'm simply here to make the mood right. Root, silly me, messing up my tongue like I have one. And it's like cringy, but it's kind of like a calming, reassuring cringy with all the violence and sex portrayed outside. It's like such this feeling of soothingness, right? Like it's a safe space that they can relax, you know? And they do need to wear special, so like basically if they fall and get like burned for the floor, it's minor damage, right? Nothing they can get healed of. Like they don't need a full hazmat suit. They could wear cute dresses, but like have like some type of sunscreen or whatever. So like if they fall, it's a slight burn rather than like a serious one. And it's like so saddening because people don't know that the other personality is a different personality. They just think, if they ever found out, they'd think Groby's like, a lying hypocrite, and his thing would be ruined, so he's trying his best to, but then the other Groby also helps, like, the first Groby, so, like, let's say, the Underfell Groby helps the first Groby personality-wise, alright? Because it's for a selfish reason, but like because he kind of doesn't know how to keep this place up and running, so he needs the first Groby. And it's like helping him by trying to make sure that even though they do all this underground shady back shit, like the client should never interact with like under the first Groby personality, right? Like this is under the thing, come by when I say you can come by. Don't come by when that other light freak is around. You're gonna fuck everything up for not just me, not just for you, but everyone else, And he gets serious about business, right? So he's like, I imagine that, like, when it comes to his other personality, it starts off as a rivalry, but then kind of he's like a tsundere, like I care for that bright freak. I'm just keeping him around because he knows how to keep this place up and running. Plus, I still have my body. I don't care for what he does with his, I wouldn't, like, not like self-obsessed, but it's more like he kind of slowly cares for him like a brother, but everyone else, it's kind of like how Alphys treats Undyne, depending which version you're like you are looking at. It's kind of like that, like a self-respect, but only a one-sided thing. Like, he doesn't need to respect me because I already respect myself. I already know I'm better than him, But sometimes I get sad because he looks so pathetic, not knowing how to keep me away. He may keep me in the shadows, but every now and then I slip through the cracks to see how his life's doing, and boy is it as pathetic as ever. That bright flickering fucker. Type shit, So yeah, so those are like the two designs I have. Where it's like, I imagine the second evil personality has no interest, like, because he's a flame monster, he has no interest in any type of sex. So if you were to try the same thing, it may not have as wholesome vibes. But, like, whether he, like, kind of, I don't imagine him forcing himself onto you, but more kind of like drugging you and tying you up for other people in the middle of nowhere with no escape. Oh, I was going easy on you. Trust me, if you can escape, you can call for help, but who's going to believe you? The sweet little Grillby of Grillbergs? You think they're gonna believe you over so many clients believing such an innocent flame monster could do such horrendous things? How would you suck it up and quit bitching? I mean, you're the one who decided to throw coal in me without consent. It's only reasonable that the same thing happens to you. You know, just, he's a fucking horrible person, right? I haven't made a design for the other one, but I imagine the other one would have more clothes that, like, would burn on the inside but not the outside. Okay, what if I... Theoretically, what if I just... Da-da-da... Da-da-da, da-da-da... So I thought of a very funny shit post. Damn! Sorry. So thinking of like, okay, what if I made it so like the guys are like, okay, you're kind of making us comfortable. Can you put on some clothes? And I'm like, and they're like, he's like, okay, and proceed to put on like his regular, you know, like the Undertale suit with like or whatever. But like have like it so like make it so like because all the flames are kind of squished inward for the outfit. It kind of bursts out the bottom with like wide thighs and shit. And so now I'm just imagining like it's an open jacket thing, right, with no shirt. And it has like more of a femboy design, so like all the guys can, so like they were mad because he's usually getting the attention of all the girls, right? And so now with like the more femboy design, so like he's just like a so like no head, or maybe you can draw a head, but like I imagine just like one floating eye and the glasses, or maybe two, but I just drew one. And so like with this design, all the guys are like it sounds like a dude, but it looks like a chick, right? And so now all the, you know, the girls and shit are being upset that their partner is looking at the like the dude the same way they were, but now like it's not fair because he has like such wide curves. bitch got them. Humana, 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 humana. My brain just had a very fucking, like, rude thought. I was thinking about how, like, how the personality and design of the second personality Groby would be, right? And my brain is like, bro, aren't you describing just the offender, man? And I'm like, how fucking dare you? Do not even compare me to that fiend, or compare him. Because I'm really lost. I'm just... Yeah, I'm really lost and I'm just looking for help. I'm sorry, what? So, you're to... Oh, there you are.
Alright, what's happening?
So, this says the time here. Oh, shit. Does that make sense to you?
It can be going up in increments of 15. The next number would be 145.
So, because I can only change the 5th one,
Okay.
right? I can only change the 5th one. So what?
You can change both the things.
Yeah.
Right.
So what would the time be?
Assuming it's going up by 15, we'll just go back to the other thing we saw. Right. 160. Well, 160 isn't a thing, so that would be 1 of the 2. I go back to the clock, so I set the time to 2. 2, so 12 is up top. Grab the big hand and face it directly upward. And grab the small hand and keep turning until I say stop. We go back.
What now?
Go forward 1, and again. There. Should let you open it now.
Nope.
Is it meant to automatically open?
Yeah, it's supposed to automatic.
I change the 2 hands around then.
Nope.
What else could it be? It's not increments of 15. They did 15 and
You want to get Mum?
I should probably just say look up again. And we can try but
I thought you would know this. You're smarter than me.
I thought so too, but apparently not. 145. I go back in. Try 155. How do we get that up once? I grab the small hand and put it to the one, move it once. You grab the big hand and take it to the second one that's facing the top. So, 2 more times. 1 more time.
There?
No, one more time. Okay, and now move the big hand to where the little one is, and take the little one to the big one.
Oh shit, scared the fuck out of me.
Yay.
Scissors.
Skizzes.
Oh. Eater. Oh, sandwiches. Scissors. I gotta cut each and every one of them. I think I fucked it up. Why do you have so many locks? You fucking kinky freak. Yeah, sorry, right? That's supposed to be anything? My date's yards. Gotta sneeze. Hey! So... Oh no, those are music sheets. I thought they were codes. Why could I still look at this if... Like, we're already done with most of this shit. I'm actually lost. Genuinely lost. I'm trying to connect the dots. What if I just... What the fuck? I get that. I just... Is this also the button to the one on the code on the wall? Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't fucking do this. So it's 2. No, that doesn't add up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm doing that. What the fuck do you want me to do? You're not giving me anything. I fucking hate this. I wanted to play a casual game, not something that makes me think. No! A nail. Nail. Where the fuck am I gonna find a nail? Nail. Nail. Seriously, where the fuck am I gonna find a nail? Okay, so the nail's there. Definitely ending stream after I finish this chapter because my brain can't handle anymore. And I will combine this with the other one in the future so that it's like one stream. Nail, nail, nail. Like I can interact with things still. That's what I don't understand. There's no indication that I can see that tells me so it's like Fascinating. I might actually just look this up. The past when you were around. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. What the fuck? I was literally trying to do that. But apparently I wasn't doing it the right fucking way. I call fucking hacks. So you do that, right? What? I don't understand. They're moving it. That's not fair.
AFK to save you.
Like, the video shows that they're pulling it along to match it, but I can't fucking do that. So I don't know how the fuck they're moving it. Like, I can't even fucking drag it. Because clearly you can do it out of order and it just is bugged for me. Kind of shit to pay for a game that's probably unfinishable. A crowbar, that's... I'm guessing that's what this is for, but I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to mean. At least I know what I need the crowbar for. What a fucking waste.
Sad.
Dupe. Right, then we go over here and go dupe. Dupe. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like I'm pressing the controls. The dude's just fucking moving it. And it's not just that one, it's this one too. I can't fucking move it. Oh my lord.
Is that what he's doing? Aligning it up?
Yeah, but like... What the fuck?
And you want to align the other one as well?
I'm sorry, just the fucking edges of space are so fucking small.
Wait, go back that way. Those are bright dots. Brighter than the normal color ones. I'll go back. And up. Yeah, right there. What's that? I think I might be for the second color.
Yeah. Ow!
Yoy.
He knows damn well I don't like bright lights, and he just puts that in my fucking eyes.
There's more important things to attend to, like talking to this person.
That's me.
Oh, I need that.
Aw, he likes my drawings. Give him a kiss. Kiss on the cheek. He's pulling his cock out. Dun 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 dun. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Oh, buddy! Oh my god, he's fucking dead! The power of music fucking killed him! Oh, this is getting scary. Okay, let me try and redesign because the one I did kind of looks way different. I mean, I like the one I did, but I kind of want to make it accurate. Thanks to, let me think. Oh, thanks, Ludophiles. I don't know what that means. Fucking ad! I'm gonna fucking lose it. Every 5 minutes is another 30-second ad. It doesn't make me want to buy your shit, it makes me hate it even more. Okay, let me fix up the previous design, because if I can just... If there's no point in the previous designs, then I can just do whatever, right? Okay, so there's two different dress designs that are on Canon. One for the skinny design and one for the thicker design. Let me update the design, alright? I might have to commission someone in the future to make the design better. I have a problem, and I don't know what's wrong with me, right? I don't know why, but recent character traits I've been making, and it feels wrong, right? Mostly because I've been making character traits of, like, basically there's a couple, right? There'd be a couple, and the partner of, so like the main Charlotte variant or whatever would have some sort of, I wouldn't say disability, I wouldn't say that's the right word, but basically needs someone to look after her, right? And that's where the partner comes in, right? Because I don't know if it's because of the way I grew up, because I feel like guardian usually means like a family member, right? And I know that's not always the case, but it feels like having the guardian also be their partner, it feels like something's not right, right? Because the character clearly needs help with day-to-day stuff, so I feel like they can't really consent to being in a relationship. And I feel very bad about it because I want to draw them in like a wholesome relationship, but then another part of me feels like it's wrong to draw them in such a scenario where like they can either be a guardian or a partner. They can't be both, right? Do you guys get what I mean? Am I wrong for designing characters like this? Because I don't know, my brain is just saying that a guardian can't also be a partner, you know, because if you're supposed to be looking after them, then wouldn't it be kind of be taking advantage of them because they can't really think for themselves, if that makes sense? And I feel horrible about it, but I don't really want to change like So I don't want to change the characters I've already created. But if my hunch is right and I can't do that, then I won't change what I've created, but I will like no longer create characters that with that type of relationship in the future. I just need clarification because my body is telling me no, but my mind is telling me yes. I'm sorry. I'm giving her little claw toes. So I'm still giving her some meat on her bones, not like the thick chubby version before, but still not like skinny as before. I fucking love designs like this. Like designs where it's like monster claw toes. I fucking love designs like this. I might, if you guys want, should I make a second design? Like, just in case, like, so, maybe if this design doesn't work out, like, basically, similar design, but, like, the personality is more, like, independent, rather than, like, guardianship and shit. This ant really be biting the shit out of my arm. Whatever the fuck that was. Trying to draw the dress, but like the curves and shit just doesn't look right. So I will click into this, right? Hey, buddy. You bastard! Damn, this lab monster pussy really got you sick, huh? Aww. I really want to just tackle him and cuddle and kiss him and snuggle with him and fuck him and... But, probably. They will never find your body. Ah! He's a bomb! Sorry. Square, circle, triangle, circle, square. Nope. You, my friend, are going straight in the wash. Because I like to think that this variant of Charlotte, with like the whole monster claws and tail and stuff, but still looking human, was like raised and mutated in a lab. So like cross hybrid. So she's been treated like an experiment. So she's not all that. She's not autistic, but clearly the socializing and care wasn't treated as a person. So she's not all there, right? So I imagine him like, oh, I'm an owl person and you're not human as well. We're both not human, and people probably look at you strangely, but people have learned to love me, so I can learn, you know, people learn to love you, or let me love you the way people, you get what I mean? So think of more, I wouldn't say I'm more his pet, but more like, you get what I mean? I'm not all there to really have a connection, but but he slowly teaches me how to be more of a person, and I can evolve and learn with all this other shit. We're gonna crash! Man, I just want to kiss your adorable little beak. What was it? Or is it the other way around? $19.15, yeah. The achievement saying use the safe. One five three two three 15323 153. No, that's way too long. Drown the motherfucker. Aw. Oh, the different photos. Aw. Sound of Silence. I didn't mean to get that achievement. Oh, I see. Oh. I'm sure. 5323. $15.32. $15.23. These are music notes. The fuck am I gonna do with them? Why do I have a bucket of water? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, 4. 4. 4, 3, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2. What do you mean? I'm so fucking confused. I thought I was onto something with the music. So 2, 3. I really don't understand. Square, circle, triangle, circle, square. I may have to restart, but you know, I'm already. It's not like I have anywhere to go. Yeah, so I'll add this to the playlist.